welcome to the realm of the Mad God, slash RotMG Forest Maze Guide. I know there's already a Forest Maze Guide, but this is like the old school one. And I find this dungeon really nostalgic. Of course, due to a lot of updates and reworks and stuff, it's changed a lot since it has been. So yeah. Now, if this video gets 5 likes, we will be doing probably one of my favorite dungeons out there, the Woodland Labyrinth God. Well, that's basically a different way of saying Forest Maze, but anyways, let's get into the video. Sign the Cool Boys Comics. Please leave a like and subscribe. And a comment. I love comments. Likes are okay, but subscribers and comments, that's what really matters to me. So it'll be appreciated. My goal is to hit 30 subscribers. That's my main goal. If I do it, I'll probably retire. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So this is what the dungeon portal will look like. It has one grave. I used to think there were pages, and also they updated graves. So yeah. That's what an average map will look like. They're probably saying, that's really big for the second easiest dungeon out there. Well, it's not the second easiest, it's the 5th or 6th. And counting stuff like Pizza and Rainbow Road and stuff. But yeah, the reason why it's so big for a beginner dungeon is because it's supposed to be a maze. But usually you will find the boss in 2 seconds. Tricksters have an advantage. This is screenshots of playing it. Cool. And these naughty little things will be the enemies you're going to run into. We first got the Forrest Goblin. He's got 90 HP, 0 defense, and 9 XP. Not bad. Not bad XP. But he does have a bullet that does 20 damage, so a bunch of these guys could be kind of threatening to a level 3 wizard. Yeah, T1 Road won't save you from everything. Also, he can drop magic pots, which you should pick up, but they're kind of hard to get. T3 for weapons and T3 for armors, and plus the Speedy Sprout. Something they can eat which will give you speedy for a bit. I do collect these to rush wine cellars. I'll make a guide on that as well. What? Here's the Forrest Goblin Mage, and if you're wondering why I said what, that's because my screen was acting weird. So this guy, just like any old wizard, he has 2 shots, but instead they silence you for 2 seconds. I noticed actually in more recent updates, a lot of things that used to quiet you now silence you. Just trust me, I'm all for it, because quiet was really annoying. But I don't mind silence. And he drops the same stuff as the goblin. Now this is the naughty little armored squirrel. He's got a whopping 130 HP, 5 defense, and 13 XP. And these are even harder goblins, because they got a bullet that does 20 damage. Now these guys, instead of dropping T4 weapons, they drop T1 rings. And if you can get your naughty little hands on, your grubby little hands on a T1 HP ring, it won't be that bad. And trust me, this guy is the most annoying thing in all of the computer. Why? Well, not only that he or she has 120 HP and 12 XP, which is pretty high. They have a pretty fastly shot 15 damage bullet. You're probably saying 15 damage? Yeah, it's not as bad as squirrels and goblins. It confuses you. And then big groups, it's just gonna be confusing. And actually, I did save a thumbnail to do a confuse control. So, if this video gets 5 likes, I'll also make a confuse control guide. Another thing that they drop are lousy magic potions. Now it's time for the boss, Mama Megamoth. Well, I to call her Butterfree. Well, at least that's what my dad calls her. She has a pretty high 750 HP, OK 5 defense, and a decent 300 XP. She starts off going around the room shooting out her 15 damage confused control bullets, like in kind of like a square pattern. And then after she takes like around half damage, she just stays there immortally healing while she's spawns in a bunch of mini Megamoths. So you're gonna kill all of those before she like comes back to vulnerability. And also she also heals while she's invulnerable, so keep that in mind. And what she does, she just keeps on throwing out her confusing bullets, and she also like puts down, and she also keeps on firing out these like big shots of stunning 0 damage stunning bullets, and she keeps on shooting at you 25. And no, she doesn't shoot at you, but she stacks up 25 damage stunning bullets. So yeah, you want to avoid that. Well, you did it. You've now defeated the fat moth. I think if this is realistic, just get a light bulb and trap it in, then kill it. But yeah, you defeated Mama Megamoth. Now here's your lousy rewards. Now the stuff she dropped isn't that bad. She drops T4, she drops T3, T4, and a decent T5 weapons. Also, she drops T3 to T6 armors, which isn't bad. T1 and T2 abilities. She also drops the marks, speed sprouts, tier 2 rings, and tier 3 rings. If you score T3 HP, that'll be the best. She also drops pet eggs, which is great for a new class. And she can also drop the bamboo bow, which is kind of like the old school tier 8 bow. And the cocoon quiver, which shoots out 2 bullets that paralyzes. I like that quiver. And I guess if we can call any of this loot, here it is. The sapling buddy pet skin that looks like a nose. Well, you did it. You completed your second ever dungeon. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And leave a comment on what dungeon I should do next. I'm doing a Puppet Master dungeon, that's for sure. Also want to do Confused Control Guide. And a Woodlap Guide. So please leave a like if you want to see all those. Make sure to subscribe, it will really help me out. And also, here's a fun fact. Did you know if you like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you'll be transported into a world of your favorite show. I'm not joking, it actually works. Just kidding, I am joking. That's what all these YouTubers do. And it somehow works. They got like 2 million subscribers. Oh well, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. So, you know the drill. If you're a nerd, get out of here.